Welcome to Canada International Student Magazine. We have Dharmishta here with us today on a Zoom call. So she has recently traveled to Canada from India. So these days during COVID-19, people have a lot of questions about if we can travel to Canada or travel to India and what is the new process and what are the conditions, rules and everything, right? So we have a live example today with us, Dharmishta. So recently she traveled. She recently finished her quarantine. So let us have a small chit chat with Dharmishta. Hi Dharmishta, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you so much. So could you tell us that what is the process before boarding the flight in India?
When I entered the airport, they checked the Aarogya Setu app in my phone. They also checked my passport and ticket. Then sanitized my luggage. There was also a sanitizing machine to sanitize travelers. After that, I went to the boarding counter where they again checked my passport and ticket and issued 2 boarding passes, one from Surat to Delhi and second was from Delhi to Vancouver, and also gave me a safety kit. At Delhi airport, I went to the immigration counter where the officer asked to see my passport, ticket and approval letter, and he did not ask me any question.
Okay, where did the immigration happen, in Delhi or Surat?
In Delhi.
In Delhi. So it is just a domestic flight from Surat to Delhi, right?
Yes.
Cool. During the flight journey before COVID-19, things were so smooth in the flight and there were no restrictions and because of COVID-19. So what is the difference before and after COVID-19? So what are the new methods and procedures that aircraft are following?
So the safety kit and mask were mandatory in both flights. I saw that flight attendants were also wearing safety kit, mask and gloves. Where when I reached my seat, a meal kit was already there for me. During my entire journey, I was listening to music, watching some movies and I was eating and sleeping. Before landing, they give us 2 forms in which we had to fill in our personal details.
So how was the seating arrangement? Everybody is sitting next to each other or is there any gaps between the seats?
Between the gap.
So there was a gap between every seat. So in one row, how many people? Like, let's say 3 seats are there. So 2 people in a row?
Only one person.
Oh, only one person in the row?
Yes.
And the masks are mandatory even for the air hostess and the air crew?
Yes.
Okay. The sanitizing thing, when the air hostess come and give you the juice or food or anything, so did you see that they are sanitizing those things before giving you guys?
It was already there.
So they already sanitized and kept everything?
Yes.
Cool, great. So you traveled, so you took a flight which is 24 hours journey. So it was a direct flight, right?
Yes.
So what happened after you reaching YVR airport, Vancouver airport?
After coming out of the flight, I saw a digital screen in which we had to fill in our personal details again. So I filled in my personal information online and a receipt was generated. Then I went to the next counter where I submitted those 2 forms and receipt. After that, I took my luggage and went to the immigration counter. There was a long queue. After waiting for some time, the immigration officer asked to see my passport and approval letter. Maybe in the next 2-3 minutes, he issued a work permit letter. Then I was good to go. After coming out of the airport, I took a cab to reach my house.
It seemed to be, the process, there is not much difference in the process then. And,
no.
Okay. Sorry?
It's very easy.
It is very easy. Okay, so that's really good to know. So all the details you must have filled in the ArriveCAN app, right?
Yes.
Where did you fill? I mean, before boarding the flight, did you have to fill, or what is the procedure?
During the flight.
During the flight, you fill the ArriveCan app? Okay, not before boarding.
No.
After reaching, did they ask you any questions?
No.
So they just handed over
He
you.
didn't ask me any question.
Okay, they just gave you the work permit and
Yes.
you were good to go.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. You took a cab. So did anyone help you for, taking a cab, or how did you figure out?
My husband already booked.
Your husband, okay, so he already booked the cab for you. So by the time you came out of the airport, the cab was ready.
Yes.
That's an amazing one. So after arriving in Vancouver, in Canada, there is a 14-day mandatory quarantine. How was your quarantine days?
The quarantine days were mostly boring as I had to live alone for 14 days. I spent the first few days mostly sleeping. It was mandatory to do daily reporting on the ArriveCan app regarding my health. There was a questionnaire that I had to answer every day during my quarantine.
Okay.
My husband used to drop groceries outside my home as he was not allowed to enter the house. I was mostly talking to my family and friends during the quarantine. After quarantine, I went out to enjoy the beauty of Vancouver and still trying to learn the transportation system here. I also applied for my local government ID and social insurance number. As winter is approaching, we are planning to go for shopping and you are welcome to join us.
Thank you for inviting me, Dharmishta. Definitely. So I would love to join you guys. Okay, guys. So hope this information is useful for people who are planning to come to Canada for the study permit or work permit. So now you know what is the process during the COVID-19. As you know, government policies keep changing. So please have a watch on the CIC website for more information about how to travel during the COVID-19. I'll see you soon with our next episode. Until then, take care. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Bye. Thank you, Dharmishta.
Bye.
It was nice talking to you. Bye bye.